there. A little bit too far though, just a little bit. Let's pull that back, get back to our trees, come forward like that maybe. Yeah, that's better. And then come down here and then up. Are you good? If not, let's get good. It's Friday night, and that means that I am playing Cities Skylines. This is Panoptica, my Cities Skylines Circular City series. In this episode, I am going to be focusing on making sure everything is cool with our services and everything, and working on the all-inclusive, really obnoxious challenge from Kendo, which is to build basically this square as its own separate city that has power from this dam, because that is a challenge from Fable Scroll Productions. Now, I will be using power from this dam, but that may not be the only power source that we use. And we will come over there and build once we've gotten things underhand over here. So right now we actually have a really bad incinerator status. Incinerator status, wow, I can't even pronunciate, that's great. So I'm gonna put another incinerator somewhere. I think I'll put it right here. I don't know that we need one over in this area particularly, but if we do, I can put one there. That should be okay, and that should pick our incineration status up fairly well once that kicks in. There we go. Okay, good. So now that that is kicked in, we are back in the green on incineration status, we are low on elementary, we are low on high school. Is anybody complaining about jobs though? Not, well, they're complaining about jobs there. Okay, so we do need some more high schools. And I'm gonna place those somewhere away from our farm regions over here because we don't want to educate those people. As bad as that sounds, looks like we could use a high school here maybe. Space is already occupied. Why is the space already occupied? The space is not already occupied. Stop lying. Oh, you suck so bad, game. Okay, there we go. We'll put it right there. Now we have a high school that is servicing all of these people, so that should help a little bit. We also need an elementary school, so I might put one of those right here, right across from the hospital where it needs to be because of them crazy, crazy kids. Okay, good. So we have another elementary school, we have a high school. We kind of need more still, which is crazy because, man, we have a ton of schools. Okay, let's put this right... Oh, these are all one-ways. It's not going to work very well anywhere we put it because one-ways. Whatever, we'll put one right there. We're mainly worried about increasing the capacity. And then I need another high school, which we could put right here. Yeah, let's do that. We'll put it right there. Okay, good. So now we have some more schools. Those areas should be covered. And in a minute, I hope the high school availability will go up, because right now it's really bad. No, it's not that bad. We're not that far under. We're like in the yellow, but we're not really under. And I'm wondering if these have not kicked in or something, or maybe we just really had that much need for another high school. Where would we put one though? We have like 5 high schools in the main city block. We could put another one out here somewhere though. Maybe? No, doesn't look like it. It won't let us put it on that curve. Well, that kind of sucks. Where else could we put it? We could put it here. We'll lose a bunch of these. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. We're gonna set that down. That should increase our capacity. Yup, that made things a little bit better. That's all I want to do with this stuff for right now. Now I kind of want to focus on the all-inclusive, really obnoxious challenge. Yes, I said it correctly for once. Okay, good. I'm going to come in here, and the first thing I'm going to do is look at our natural resources so I can see what kind of industry options we have. We could get some good forestry out of this corner right here, and I think that's a good plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by wrapping the entire section that will be this new city in a 6-lane road. So I'm going to start up in this corner. Is that really how big the 6-lane road selector is? Or is this highway? That's highway right there, I think. No, that's... yeah, that's highways. Large roads. Okay, this is the 6-lane. There we go. And I want the one with the trees. Wow, it seems like a really small selector for that. But I guess that's appropriate? Okay, fine. We're gonna come down this way, and we're probably just gonna try to fill this whole square. Oof, look at that steep, steep incline. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna start this a little different than I had originally anticipated. And the reason why is because the only source of traffic into the city that people are gonna be able to sort of move in from is this pier. So we definitely need to have a pier. We definitely want to have a cargo pier as well, and I might put that one... Where do we want to put that? We could put that there, but that's going to create some really, really bad traffic situations. We could put it here. I think we can put it there and it'll be okay. Alright, so now we have those. Those are going to be the place that everything sort of comes into our town from. And now that we have those, I'm just going to go ahead and lay this down after all, because we're going to need it. I'm going to bring it down this way. And in all honesty, I should be building this much, much more carefully, but we have so much money that the idea of sort of worrying about it is sort of silly to me. Like right now, we're literally just counting down to the final benchmarks. Nope, that's not going to work. That'll work. That is sort of perfect, actually. Awesome. Okay, and then we'll take this road up this way. And then from here, we're going to want a straight one. Yeah, give me a straight road. Straight road, straight road. And I'll have it run to right about there. And then come over this way and connect here. There we go. Okay, so now we have a nice sort of squared off area that will be our new town. Interesting that it automatically built these tunnels through the hills. That's kind of cool. We also have these, which are going to have to connect to the town somehow, but we'll deal with that more once we've laid in some more roads. So we know we want this area to be our industry. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to come in like this and sort of paint this area with a 4-lane road. Probably right about there. And then I'm going to come off of that 4-lane road and I'm going to put some 2-lane roads in that basically come into this little area. Yeah, that'll work. Nope, we need more length. Okay, fine. Let's come in. Can we get any closer? We can. Perfect. That's what we wanted. And now I'm going to come in and make this an actual little... Oh, I shouldn't have gone that far in. I'm actually going to come in and delete that because that's too far in. What we want to do here is, and I'm actually going to change these roads to roads with trees because this is a forestry area, so we should have roads with trees. So what we want to do here is we want to come in just enough so that when we cut back like this, it matches up to that edge, and I think to do that we need to be right about there. Yeah, that's perfect. Then we'll come in like that. We need to stop right about there. Come back through. And we'll probably come down there. Come back up this way. And then over here. Cool. So now we have this little squared off area that is going to be our industrial area. And now inside of that square, we're going to make some more interesting shapes. Like another rectangle. We can put some trees or something there. And then I'm going to maybe run that across there. Yeah, I like that idea. We'll make a T intersection there. And then probably another T intersection up here. Like that, maybe? Yeah, I think that's good. And then across here, we can run a couple of roads out, just sort of into the area. Like that. Maybe coming across there. Yeah, that's kind of nice. And then up like this. So I'm trying to go with something a little bit different from the incredibly rigid design that is Panoptica right now. Over one more. Right about there. Come down this way, and then back here. Cool, so we've got this nice, interesting little industrial area, and I'm going to put an intersection that cuts back out to the main road here. Now, I want to put all industry here, but I also want to put, quite possibly, a nuclear power generator. I think that's a good idea, because this 32 megawatts from here, well, I guess we can find out if that 32 megawatts is gonna be enough. We can also tap into that, actually, so I guess we're okay. I'm not going to build a power generator yet. What I am going to do, though, is come in here and spray down some industry. Or actually, I'm not even going to spray it down, I'm just going to lay it down like this. Yet another advantage to not doing circles. It's very easy to come in and just block this stuff in. Okay, so we have all of that area selected for industrial. Let's go ahead and get that. And no, I don't want to get all of that. I do want to get... See, I don't want to go all the way out. I'm going to go ahead and grab the marquee tool. And I think... Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. A complete overhead view. Actually, it feels like it's a little over-tilted now. Yeah, I think that'll work right there. And then I'm going to come in and change this to no zoning, because I want to take all that off. And then I want to switch back to industrial so we can paint in just this sort of perfect little area right here. Come straight across, there we go, that is exactly what I wanted. And then I want to come across here a little bit too. Perfect. Or wait, not perfect. Now it's perfect. There we go. So I left some room here so that we can build services as necessary, and also maybe some stuff to increase the land value so that people will want to move there and move their businesses there. Now the next most important thing, if we're going to use this as a zone like that, is we need to come in and spray it down real quick. So I'm going to grab the biggest brush because we're just going to do like a really big overspray. I am not super worried about how accurate the spraying is of this thing. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Let's come in and grab this, and we'll try to sort of clean up those edges a little bit. Yeah, like that. That's fine. I just want to make sure that we're not encroaching on the main outer road. Perfect. That'll do just fine. Actually, I might want to buff up the inside right here a little bit. There we go. That should be perfect. And then we're going to come in and tell them that this is forestry industry, and that's what they should be working there. Alright, so now we have our industrial area, and it's time for us to start considering how we're going to connect these. But before we do that, I think we need to set up sort of our residential, and I think that we can set it up right here fairly nicely. I'm going to come in and grab a 4-lane road with trees, and I'll pull it off of here. I really like the idea of our residential being up on this hillside. It's kind of a sort of pretty sight. Okay, let's bring that up right about there, and then come straight across, connect here. Yeah, I guess we have to. Okay, that's fine. So now we have that, it's time to run some 2-lane roads. And once again, we're gonna get 2 lanes with trees, and we're gonna try to do, you know, some interesting shapes to keep it sort of original. Let's go there, up like this. Sort of maybe here, maybe across. Let's do something on an angle. That could be kind of fun. Let's go there. A little bit too far though, just a little bit. Let's pull that back. Get back to our trees, come forward like that maybe. Yeah, that's better. And then come down here and then up. Oh, that is a really, really bad turn right there. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. It's a nice little quirk. And then across here, I'm gonna run another road. That, and then maybe a road coming out like this. We'll come out from right there. Perfect. And we'll have that come back over here. The reason I'm not having it come back over here is because you don't want any, and I've been watching a lot of other people's videos to sort of get these ideas, but you don't want any roads that go straight through your residential areas because it'll encourage industrial traffic to use those roads as a shortcut. Okay, we'll come up here. And like that. No, we want to cut that back just a little bit again. And I think what we'll do is we'll come off of this. There we go, that's better. And then attach there. Now we've got this interesting little area here to play with. And I think what we're going to do is go the opposite direction and come across. Like that. Not on a curved road. Well, I guess we could go on a curved road. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll come across here. Probably a little bit higher up. Maybe on this side it'll be easier. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let's come through like that. And then over here we can... Nah, maybe right here. Yeah, right here is good. And then straight across the middle, and then we'll have a couple come just out of this. Like that. Awesome, so we have our residential area for the new... what is the name of this again? The all-inclusive really obnoxious challenge. There we go. I'm gonna start this probably right there and just sort of bring it over to paint this whole area. May get a little bit of overspray, that's okay, we can clean that up. Yeah, see, we got a little bit of overspray right there. Not super worried about it though. Come up and hit that. Grab this row. And get this little snippet here. And then we also have these that we need to get, so we'll come up like that. And yeah, that's pretty solid. Now we do need to go in and clear out some of the areas that we don't want residential, like right there and right there. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a residential area, and it's kind of nice. It goes sort of next to the pier, which is great. And I think we want to have a road coming off of here down to this, if we can. Whew, that's apparently too steep. Maybe if we run it like that? What if we come off of here? Can we find a way to get up to there from there? Oh, that is really rough. What if we came down, maybe? No, that's not gonna work. Okay, for starters, let's get another road in, like that. I guess we actually don't need to connect those, that's okay. And I think I'm gonna wrap our residential area in some smaller capacity commercial areas. I'm not going for super high capacity in this area in general, just because we are gonna need to have services specifically for this area. It is, for all intents and purposes, a separate city. So the less stuff that we sort of make complicated, the easier it'll be to actually implement. Okay, go there, go right there, grab these, perfect. And start there and come straight across. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. That'll do, and then come straight across, perfect. God dang it, almost perfect. There. Everything sprayed, everything looks sprayed. Okay, so we've got those running. Well, they're not technically running yet, because they're going to need power and they're going to need connected to the city somehow. And I think what I'm going to do is grab the sort of freeform road tool and see if we can't find a way to come over this way and maybe go underground to get to that. Actually, let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Can we go underground and follow along this road? Yes, we can. And this is... okay, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, this is the residential one, so that's okay. We'll come over here, and then can we connect? Maybe, just maybe, right there. No, no. Come on, man, give me something to work with here. Wonder if we come up. There we go. Awesome, okay, perfect. So that'll give people a way to get from the pier to this main area here. Oh, it does make it kind of tough for them to get up to the residential area, though. I guess it's not too bad. I'm not going to worry about it. Besides, I can always come up with this and go sort of the other way. How close can we get it? Yeah, we can go right there. That's fine. Okay, so now we have some roads leading off from those. We do have the issue of this. Like, this has got to go underground, maybe, or maybe up? Up, up? Nope, not up, up. How about under? Under, no. Up? Maybe? Okay, so I'm really not liking the way that turned out, so I'm going to actually come in and delete this road, because this is going to make too many problems for us. Because it's going to get in the way of that other pier, and that's not something that we want to do. Instead, I'm going to grab the roads, and I just picked the ones with the trees, which we didn't use on the other side, but we can always upgrade. And I'm going to come under and see if we can sort of drill over to here. We want to make it so people can make right turns, like that is the big deal. All the right turns all the time. Actually, yeah, we can do this. Go nice and deep underground, and then come back up and around like this. There we go. Awesome. Does that work? No, that didn't work, because that's underground. Okay, let's see if we can grab the freeform road tool and just bring this up. Above the ground. Just a little bit. No, no, come on. Come on, game, be nice. No, you want to be nice. Fine. How do we do this? Come on, don't be such a pain. Alright, I'm gonna come in and pull this out a little bit more and see if we can't come up off of that. It looked like we had it there for a minute. We can come up here. And there. Okay, cool. So we found a way through. That is exactly what we needed. What do we do with this, though? I guess we could come under here. I'm gonna do something, I think, really interesting with this, in the sense that I'm gonna try to run it underground all the way over to there, and then straight sort of down to our industrial area. Like so. Oh crap, no, no, no. I am not good at doing these underground roads. As much as I've done them, I'm still not quite as good as I should be at them. Okay, come up. Connect there. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so now we have a way for the... Oh, that is a really, really crappy intersection, though. I'm gonna delete that, actually, and try to fix that intersection a little bit by coming in here and getting a straight line tool and just trying to go over. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's not gonna work. How about you? Are you gonna work for me? Are you gonna do what I need you to do? That's better. I kind of like that better. Okay, there we go. That'll give them a good way to get to this industrial area. We still don't have water and power figured out, and we may end up needing more, or we're definitely going to need more services and stuff. But that is it for this episode, guys. I will finish this in the next episode. I'm actually getting a really big kick out of this because this is the most interesting thing I've built since I started, because everything else is just circles. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave something in the comments, and please keep gaming responsibly.